Relate was founded back in 1938 by the Reverend Herbert Gray. He felt very strongly about the importance of safeguarding families as the basis of community life. And although many things have changed since then, both in society and in the way Relate works, I think that still rings true today as it did 70 years ago. Relate offers 4 main services. It's relationship counselling, both for couples and for individuals, counselling for whole families, counselling with children and young people between the ages of 10 and 25, and its specialist sex therapy service.
Relate Counselling gives people who come to us the opportunity to talk about their difficulties and problems, whether they're young or old or in a family group, and to have somebody listen to them.
The work with families and young people, because now we get referrals from school counsellors, from GPs, from families themselves, from social workers, from CAMS, that side has really been growing.
We're working in schools with young people, so when families have a problem they can go into the school and ask to see one of our counsellors who will meet them in the school and talk through the issues that they've got.
It's really pulled me out, and I'm just so glad I didn't do the stuff that I was heading towards. And I would just say, talk to someone, anyone, just talk to someone before you get somewhere like that.
We're also offering webcam counselling, which is for young people using PCs.
They seem to relate to webcam counselling very well, actually. It's very like MSN or Facebook for them, so it's a familiar thing.
With the adults, while they show that they're grateful in the session, they will go away and maybe process it at home. But with the children, you can actually see that you've made that difference that day.
We've had clients who've undertaken a course of psychosexual therapy treatment, and it can actually change their lives quite radically, which for us is what it's all about.
Sex is very important for the intimacy in relationships, and intimacy and closeness and communication is what we're about, so it makes complete sense.
Anyone can come to Relate for help. We're here for everyone who's got a problem with a relationship.
As well as the core services, Relate has now diversified greatly in the last 5-10 years. There's a lot of working in schools, with public authorities, a greater emphasis on working with children and families, and of course, we have gone into the prison service.
Relate's been working with some of the Sure Start centres and children's centres to actually provide the service where the need is, rather than waiting for them to come to our centre.
The Proud to Connect service is a partnership service between Brighton and Hove LGBT Switchboard and Brighton and Hove Relate. And the Proud to Connect service provides relationship counselling to members of the lesbian, gay, bisexual and trans community of Brighton and Hove.
We're measuring our outcomes, and overwhelmingly people report that they're a lot happier in their relationships, or if their relationship's ended, it's ended in a sense happily. They're communicating a lot more, they're feeling more intimate in their relationships, they're more trusting.
There's a real combination of professionalism and being very well boundaried but being very warm and very human. And you know, the counsellors will chat with the clients when they come in, they'll talk to them while they're going up the stairs. There's a real humanity about the counselling. And I think that's part of Relate's brand, actually. I think people think, if I go to Relate, there'll be a warm human being there who'll be talking to me.
When a couple leaves happily, they're taking that impact out into a much wider circle of people. Children, friends, relatives. I think the work we do really makes a difference.